There is more to sin than most people realize. Now, if you ask most people what sin is, they will most likely refer to it as physical actions, such as lying, cheating, or stealing. But sin, true sin, is so much deeper than that. Like Jesus said in Romans 3:20, for the law is knowledge of sin. First, everything in life is energy, from the lightest of gases to the hardest of objects. And science has proven this. The same thing applies to your thoughts, emotions, and your physical desires. True sin is energy. It's dark energy. This dark energy is what causes you to sin in the first place. Think about that for a second. When you have negative thoughts, the energy from those thoughts has to come from somewhere. It doesn't just come out of thin air. Remember, and as Einstein reminds us, energy cannot be created nor destroyed, but it can be changed. True sin is dark energy. It is the absence of light. Your heart absorbs sin or dark energy like a sponge. When we are first born into this world, we take on the sins or the dark energy of the parents. We then accumulate sin, a great majority of it, through ages 1 through 7, without your awareness. This dark energy is stored in your heart in these three main ways. One, you have fear-based belief systems, such as, this is your one and only shot, and if you don't go to church every Sunday, you're going to go to hell. Number two, limiting programmed ideals and behaviors, such as having a certain career, having a certain amount of children, or having a certain spouse, going to a certain college, etc. The list goes on. And number three, mental, emotional, and physical traumatic events, both acute and chronic. This could be years of sexual or physical abuse, or perhaps one night you were walking late in a parking lot and you were robbed. As best said in Melchizedek's Pearls of Love, the dark energy from this negative experience would anchor in your heart, affecting your subconscious mind long after it faded from your conscious mind. This is conscious suppression. This would then dictate your thought process, thus changing the way you relate to people, and thus changing your personality. The purpose of this sin is to divide soul from spirit. It's to create division and duality. It is this dark energy that creates your mental health issues like anxiety and depression by making you reliant on your coping mechanisms, self-defense mechanisms, and attachments. It's this sin that creates your physical ailments and your poor spiritual state. This sin creates all dis-ease and illness of every kind. It is this sin that causes you to lie, cheat, and steal. Everyone in this world, unless they've been purified properly, has this sin. I will discuss proper soul purification, the same purification that Jesus and John the Baptist performed, in a later video, so please stay tuned for that. The purpose of this video is to identify and educate the truth about sin. This is the hidden mystery within the new covenant. This is Jesus' gospel of the kingdom, his hidden wisdom, which has been hidden from the wise and the learned in Matthew 11:25. This is what will allow you to truly overcome the world, just as said in John 16:33. It is these very teachings that have been misinterpreted and therefore taught improperly throughout time. It is because of the sin within you that you're constantly burdened with things like anxiety, depression, sleeplessness, and other mental, emotional, and physical issues. This dark energy, unless purified properly, will always keep you limited, keeping you a slave to sin, either by indulging in it or forcing you to suffer by always needing to starve yourself from it. Thanks to Jesus, there's a way out. There's a way to truly cleanse us from all unrighteousness, as said in 1 John 1:9. If you would like to learn more, please follow along with my account, and please read the free book linked below. I will discuss more in future videos. Have a great day, and God bless.